The virtual reality courtroom game is a simulation of real-life scenarios which transcend various spheres of law, such as family law, civil procedure, the law of delict, and contract law. Students are immersed using VR goggles. Students first see the events unfold before them, followed by finding themselves in a law firm for a briefing from their client, and then to a realistic courtroom setting. The student, as an attorney, must answer the questions posed by the judge in the court. This game caters to all levels of study. Students from first to final year can engage with the content and questions. The game has successfully been rolled out to the law clinics as a starting point, and future rollout in the various campus libraries is expected soon. The groundbreaking virtual reality courtroom game is designed to transfer legal knowledge and critical skills to law students from their first to final year of study. By using gamification and immersion, the project fosters active engagement, allowing students to explore courtrooms, participate in simulated events, and apply theoretical knowledge in realistic scenarios. This approach to learning accords with UJ's Learning to Be philosophy, and it is this experiential approach that bridges the gap between classroom learning and practical application. Setting a new benchmark for legal education on the continent by receiving recognition as the African Tech Innovation of the Year Award in 2024. The VR courtroom game reflects UJ's commitment to innovation and excellence in teaching by bringing VR and AI into the learning process. The project showcases how immersive and interactive tools can reshape education and better equip students for the demands of real-world legal practice. It also strengthens UJ's commitment to advancing research, teaching, and innovation. In addition to enriching classroom learning, the initiative builds students' practical abilities while boosting UJ's standing on the global stage.
The virtual reality courtroom, which is an innovative project of the Faculty of Law, is part of phase 2 of the Faculty of Law online tutor program. The first part of that was simply where tutors were able to assist students online. But this particular phase of the program took the innovation further by making sure that the VR courtroom is immersive and also interactive for students. This particular project highlights the innovative perspective of teaching and learning in the Faculty of Law, and this is one way of us ensuring that we include students both in the learning of theoretical concepts, but also making sure that we actually engage them in the practicality of those particular concepts. This idea of immersive courtroom has also been confirmed by various writers that gamification actually ensures that students become involved and stay awake in terms of their learning of law. And the important thing about this particular VR courtroom innovative project is that it's a collaborative project. It's a collaborative project between the Faculty of Law at the University of Johannesburg and also the Johannesburg Business School, the Innovative Lab. And this is the start of our collaborative project as far as AI and the use of technology is concerned. This will continue with the support of the university and the various other faculties. We are also grateful for the funding from the Division for Teaching and Excellence, which enabled us to be able to start on this particular project, because without funding, we would not have been able to undertake what is required from this particular project. Therefore, we look forward to further attracting more collaborations, but also attracting more funding to take this particular project to the next level as we roll it out in the faculty. As it has already been mentioned that we are rolling out in the law clinics, but we will also be rolling out from first year to fourth year students in 2026.
Artificial intelligence is no longer the future of legal scholarship. it is actively reshaping the discipline today. From transforming how we understand, interpret, and apply the law to challenging long-held assumptions about legal reasoning, accountability, and ethics. The launch of the AI and the Law Institute is a bold and important step forward. It creates a vital space for collaboration between academics, legal professionals, scientists, technologists, and other stakeholders to explore how AI can strengthen the rule of law, improve access to justice, and shape fair, responsible innovation. Collaboration and interdisciplinary research are essential if we are to address the complex intersections between law, technology, and society in a meaningful and impactful way. As Vice Dean Research, Global Engagement and Innovation at the University of Johannesburg Faculty of Law, I look forward to seeing the Institute's work continue to shape the future of legal thought and practice. This initiative also reinforces Africa's growing international footprint in the global dialogue on law and technology, positioning our scholars and our institution as active contributors to the responsible development of AI worldwide. May these collaborative efforts advance knowledge, inspire reform, and uphold the enduring principles of justice in an increasingly intelligent and disruptive world.
As part of our strategy to be on the forefront of tech innovation and also infusing artificial intelligence into what we do as the University of Johannesburg, and specifically the Faculty of Law, we've also started with two groundbreaking pieces of pedagogical tools that we can actually use to educate and inculcate a clinical legal education into our students. One of these was our award-winning VR courtroom game that won the award for Best Tech in 2024. That is actually a pedagogical tool where we can actually teach our students to actually test their limits and test their knowledge with the law. The VR courtroom is an immersive courtroom game where students actually get into a simulation, but it looks like a real life situation where we have simulated the setup of a courtroom. We also give them a set of facts that they have to actually look at in immersive fashion and then start testing their knowledge on the law in various scenarios. And coupled with that, we also brought about what we call the metaverse in conjunction with Dr. Herman Mayberg from the Metaverse Unit. We've developed now a metaverse that we actually take scenarios from various areas of the law, and our students go sit in a consultation room where they actually have a real life type of consultation, but obviously in controlled simulated environment where the metaverse and the students interact to actually train them critical consultation skills, how to go about, and we've even trained the metaverse to have some sort of human emotion and reactions to certain questions. So we try to actually simulate some of the human element that you would find in a consultation. Obviously, you cannot capture it all in one space, but that's the closest that we could get to actually a real life situation. And I think these two innovations is not just gonna help our students to become better litigators, but also to actually give them the skill of understanding, analyzing, and also doing further research into the field of artificial intelligence. And that's what the UJ is for. We want to be the trendsetters when it comes to AI, and I think this, out of the other 210 AI projects that we have in the university, is just something that we put into our students so that we develop student leaders that's formidable, innovative student leaders with imagination. And we want the Orange Army to lead the way on anything and everything that is technological, that can be infused into their skills that they have to acquire while studying at the great University of Johannesburg.